Hi guys.
Hello people.
I'm Milena.
Lola.
And this is the best day. This is the day that's like we're gonna be the happiest.
Yes.
Like
Explain what day it is.
the day Sopranos. The day is the day of Sopranos because we're watching 3 episodes again.
A gay?
Okay.
Yes, we know.
Again.
We are.
Oh my god.
And I decided at 1:13 where Milena was like, I cannot believe this day is over. When we watch 3 episodes, when is this gonna repeat?
And we made it repeat.
Here
and
we are.
The thing is, we are performing a bet.
Yeah, we are.
So we have to watch 6 episodes. So we decided to split it in 2 days. So we're gonna watch 3 episodes today, and in a week, we're gonna in a week we're gonna watch 3
more. Imagine.
Can you believe that?
Imagine.
Like, we cannot.
Imagine. Just do 7 cannot end on a cliffhanger, because then it's gonna be bad.
That's gonna be bad.
Because we're gonna leave it for like 10 days.
Yeah.
Then, which is not good.
Yes. True.
But it's fine. Milena told me I'm dressed for a funeral.
It's true.
So
I mean, technically, I am in black as well.
Yes.
But like, you are, at least I have my PJs on.
I have black leggings.
So like, you are completely in black.
And I was like, I am dressed
and
for like a mafia.
Somehow you did your hair, you slicked it back,
Yeah.
So like, you're even more serious. I don't know.
I feel like I'm gonna like come down from a roof, to strangle someone. I feel like
or with the pillow.
Like,
I feel like with the pillow. I feel like you would go with a pillow.
That was the vibe I was going for, but then I was like, you're going to a funeral. Well, I guess. I was like, I'm in the mafia a bit. Okay. I would not smuggle straws.
I mean, nobody would.
That seems like
dumb way.
Yeah, it's
I
a
completely
difficult
agree.
way to go.
Yeah, I completely agree.
First, I would not kill a person. There's that. But if I had to kill someone, pillow would not be my preferred method.
And I am shocked that like it was Tony's preferred method in the moment.
It's gonna last longer and you
Yes.
have to feel it.
Yes. Oh my god.
You have to feel it.
And also, like, somebody wrote it like it was supposed to be a movie.
It was supposed to be a movie and that's how it would end, by him smothering her with the pillow.
God.
First,
That would
so
be a
happy.
good movie.
That would, I mean,
I would not probably watch it.
That's what I mean. We would not have seen it, I guess. But I'm so happy that it's not, because
Because we're here right now.
First, exactly. Second, I watch like 2 movies per year.
Yesterday I watched a movie.
You did?
Can you believe
really?
that?
What did
Yes.
you watch?
I mean, I don't remember the name, but it was Chris Evans was playing a dad to a small girl, and the girl is like
And I
a
love that I
genius.
ask as if I would know.
I want to know the name, and the girl is a genius. It's like
type in Chris Evans' father. Is it a new one?
Gifted, 2017.
Gifted. How was it?
It was nice.
Okay.
Yeah, it was nice, enjoyable.
Okay. My point is, I am not that big of a movie
Me
person,
neither.
which like, that's why technically movie reactions would be interesting, because we would have to get into movies.
I completely agree.
And
I
so,
think
I feel like people keep getting shocked when we mention like
Yeah.
movies that we did not watch. Like the most classic movies you can think of, we probably didn't watch them. Some we did.
it would be even
Like Nolan's movies we watched, but
yes,
like
it would be even more if I didn't have 1 year where I watched 30 to 40 movies. Like, and
that was a year for you.
yes, like I had 2019. I still remember it.
Because we watched Little Women then.
Yes.
We watched 1917.
Jojo? Is it Yo-Yo?
I think it's Jojo.
Something.
It's like the
Rabbit.
World War II.
Rabbit, Jojo Rabbit.
Yeah.
Something like that. No, that year and the best movies came out and in the theaters. Like one of my favorite movies came out in theaters.
I really liked Little Women in 1917 that I watched.
And Jojo Rabbit.
I think we watched
Dunkirk
Dunkirk that year as well. I don't know if it came out that year, but we watched it. Dunkirk. No.
Yeah. Yes, we watched it that year.
That was very good as well.
I probably watched all of the Batmans that year as well. Because like
I watched Nolan's Batmans as well. Did we watch it together?
I don't know, but like that year
we did watch it. Yeah, we did watch it together.
So like if there wasn't 2019, I would
we
not
have not watched
like,
anything.
any movie, literally any movie. So yeah, I think movie reactions would
make sense for us, because like we're really I think we lack knowledge.
Yeah.
I'm not even sure, because I prefer longer mediums. I feel more comfortable having a longer time to learn about characters and their motivations and why they do the things they do. And so like I just prefer shows. But I don't think I know how to appreciate movies as much.
That's what I say. Like that year is the year when I learned how to appreciate movies. I think that honestly, and like the thing is, you're not gonna see usually the same type of stories in the movies and in the show, because again, this show works better. Sopranos works better and as a show because we're gonna have longer time with Tony now to completely explore his character. You know. Yeah. So like yes, I prefer this types of mediums like and these types of stories for characters that are in longer, but like I really appreciated what I watched with the stories that like have been told in those 2 hours, you know.
No, I mean
like,
there's some movies that
they're perfectly told
like
in those 2 hours.
One of my favorite things of all time is
that like I fell asleep during.
You fell asleep during everything. You have no. That's what we actually can't film reactions to movies because Mila falls asleep.
The thing is, the reason is there is not a better feeling where the movie is going and you're sleeping. But like the thing is, I want to continue sleeping and I want to continue for movie to play on TV.
Yeah.
And I want Lola to continue watching it.
I get so pissed off. I don't know if this is just me, but I'm like, if we're watching a movie, we're watching a movie. I don't want you sleeping there while I'm still watching the movie. Then it's not okay. You know, like that's not the same.
Then I'm pretending.
But and like I know.
Not even pretending. Trying so hard to stay awake, you know? Like I can't even sleep. Trying so hard to stay awake. But like when it starts. You can't, you know? Like you can't.
I wonder if other people... I can understand. It's nice falling asleep to a movie. Yeah. I understand this. But like, do you get mad when other people do it to you?
No.
See, I do.
I don't.
Maybe this is a me problem. We don't watch movies that often for us to even have this discussion. But like some of my favorite things were movies. We know Lord of the Rings, Breakfast Club. That's my favorite. Interstellar, Mad Max Fury Road. That's a little...
Yeah, those are your favorite movies. And you watch them...
on Pride and Prejudice. I think the movie I watched most in my life is probably Pride and Prejudice 2005. I can appreciate some movies. Anyways, I don't know what their point was. This is The Sopranos. This is episode 2 of season 2.
Couldn't be more excited, honestly.
Literally. We have met the sisters.
Oh my god.
Janice and Barbara?
Yes, but Barbara is staying.
And I'm not still sure if it's Janice or Janice.
Janice is staying. Barbara is just came for visit, you know. Yeah. We just met her and Janice is staying and wants to take care of her mom.
Yeah.
Yes.
I guess because she wants some money.
And Tony does not want to see his mother.
Rightfully so.
Yes.
She tried to have him murdered.
Exactly.
If there is a single reason to cut off your parents, there you go. Did he have reason before this? I think so. He didn't have an obligation to take care of his mother. If someone asks me, he should have gone no contact.
True.
Or at least left the country like his sisters did. He was not fucking obligated to take care of a mother that didn't take care of him at all. So, you know, there's that.
So, honestly, that is the storyline that, like, I'm most interested right now to see about her.
And he is no longer going to therapy.
Oh my god, but like, I think that's gonna change.
I have no idea, like, how, because Amalfi really does not want...
to have anything to do with him.
Understandably so, again.
Of course.
So...
Even though I think she'll be back. I just don't know how.
Me neither.
Like, I don't know how he's gonna convince her. Because I don't think she wants to.
Mm-mm. Like, her life isn't... Like, a patient died.
Yeah.
Because, like, she was not here. She could not be here. Because she needed to escape. Someone could have gotten her killed because she's speaking to Tony. And the reason why they didn't, like, harm her or whatever is because they died before they could get to her. Yeah. So, like, you know, it's a bit of a sticky situation here. If I was Melfi, I would not approach this again. But this is a show. So...
I mean, yes...
I feel like
the thing is, like, I really can't think of the way that he is gonna make her come back.
Me neither.
Like, I really can't think of a way.
Me neither. I guess we'll find out.
Yeah.
We could play.
Let's play, guys. Come on. So excited, honestly.
Let's do it. Do not resuscitate. Oh my god, someone might be dying.
Yes. That's why we dress like this.
See, there was a point to this. Are you speaking to your uncle in jail? What is happening? They have not spoken about him trying to kill him.
You thought
Their
this
relationship
kid
is
to
so
play.
odd. Like, I don't know.
3 fucking weeks it takes you to put me on your visitors list? My nephew's visiting his uncle, who loves him.
I got nothing to say to you. Things could have gone the other way, my little nephew.
Yeah, but they didn't. And what's all this shit I'm hearing about your heart?
I want you to know your mother had nothing to do with it.
She's dead to me.
She's a sick woman. She don't have all the marbles.
What the fuck are you kidding? That an old woman made an asshole out of you.
Not half so bad as certain rumors floating around this place about you. How Tony Soprano likes to fluff up his mother's pillow so she can get a nice long sleep.
Who said that?
You want to make all this nonsense disappear? Make peace with her. It'll look like no bad blood. It'll be good for all of us.
No fucking way.
I would walk around proud that I tried to strangle my mother. No more. Do we have something to do with Masseron Constructions? Is that...
Grandma? We like now?
I want to talk to you. What the fuck were you doing with that real estate sign?
Oh yeah, I wanted to talk to you about that.
I'm selling Ma's house. You understand, Janice? I put that fucking sign back in the fucking ground and that's it. End of discussion.
Whether the sign's there or not, the house is still for sale. The agent still has the listing.
And what was the sign doing in the back seat of your car? And don't try to deny it.
Because I'm trying to save a little money. Is that all right? Remember Kathy Fiola? She's in real estate now. She said she'd only charge a 3% commission. That's half Tony. All right? Thousands of dollars. I mean, it may not mean anything to you, but maybe Mom could use it.
Yeah? Fuck her.
She cracks me up. Well,
I mean,
She cracks
that's
me up.
true, that's true.
Oh, wait a second. You don't care. You weren't here 5 minutes.
I had to go to the city for a few days.
What's she doing in the
This is my
city?
self-help video.
You could never stand it here. You could never stand yourself. And that's why you ran away.
Let's not go there today, Mom.
You think it was easy for me? You don't know the kind of man your father was.
Wasn't
Nobody
he a
knows.
saint?
Nobody knows what I went through.
What about Daddy?
He was a saint.
One thing I could tell you would kill him to see me now. To open the window and just push me out. I can't take this anymore.
Mrs. Soprano, what's wrong? What happened?
You don't fool me for a second. You're here because you want to take my house. Someday, I hope you have children of your own, and they treat you like this. Gave my life to my children on a silver platter.
This is bullshit.
Every sibling I'm meeting gets my sympathy just by having this type of a mother.
Literally.
And Tetsuan activists, they're killing me. They're picking
Yeah.
my place 24/7. 3 days I'm down already. But if you could pave the way for me to talk to your uncle, so you could maybe send some guys down and, make it uncomfortable for these people. Like you did with your unions before.
I'll see what I can do. In the meantime, call animal control. I want you to get followed me, You're late. Bobby Baccellieri.
I was about to
Oh,
say, I don't
that's
know.
the guy.
Man standing.
I don't want to say nothing, Tony.
Is
You don't
that-
want to get yourself in trouble.
I want you to talk to that bald cocksucker who calls himself my father's brother. Tell him I'm going to let him keep on earning. He'll be able to pay his defense lawyers.
Alrighty, let me say for him. Thank you.
You tell my uncle that he gets to keep 5%. 5% of his shy, his sports betting. Same with the coke. The joint fitters union, it's all his. Okay? Now, Bobby, listen, this is very important. He also gets to keep his stripes. As far as the feds are concerned, they got the boss of the family in jail, awaiting trial. Even if they hear different, it creates confusion. Now, as far as the rest of everything that Junior owned, it's now mine.
There's something very sad to me about it. Like, he really loves his uncle.
To
Because,
the
like, he was,
Something
like, talking about...
that is very sad.
That is very
Let's get the
sad.
fuck out of here before I shove your quotations book.
Well, like,
Get
the
fat
thing that he
fucking
told
ass.
him in the jail was like, what is this about here about your heart?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
like,
yeah.
he cares.
And I am, for example, when he said that, I was so pissed. And I'm like, you don't care about him.
Too much stress in your life, Sal.
Why is there too much
Tony
stress?
doesn't know you're back yet, does he?
Jesus Christ, no. I didn't go see him yet. Bryce, will you give me a window over here? Tony already thinks maybe I flipped. I gotta be careful.
Jimmy Altieri ate the pill for you. Any suspicion about being an informant went to the grave with Jimmy Altieri.
Ate the pill for you.
Yeah,
I
he
know
pill for
Tony
you.
30 years, not this.
We're gonna let you back on the streets and earn. We want results. This fuck trying to suffocate his own mother, Sal. Plus, he's been crying to a shrink twice a week. You don't know this man did. So don't sit there and tell me you're gonna take a bullet for some yuppie who thinks you're his errand boy.
This man should not be removed.
Wait,
What's
what?
happening?
I need to go back to that because I'm not sure what, like, who the fuck that guy's supposed to be.
Mr. Soprano
He has been with them since '98.
He's awaiting trial for alleged offense. Mr. Soprano has every right to pursue the best possible medical care that he can afford.
I'm leaning towards releasing this man from lockup, unless you can demonstrate a serious flight risk. If I approve this, you will be under what is called house arrest. Do you understand this concept? Mr. Soprano, do you have any problem with wearing an electronic bracelet?
It sounds like Nazi Germany to me.
They're letting him out of jail. Wear a fucking bracelet,
Literally.
stay home. Like, really? Oh my god. Oh, the guy.
You scared the shit out of me.
Jesus ain't got nothing to do with it.
Looking for your son. See you around?
You a friend?
See you around?
I'm about to threaten him, I
Got this,
guess.
son.
How can you start threatening these people? Like, look at this. They're giving you, like... They're welcoming to your home, give you a drink.
So that makes you...
Oh,
Come on. How old are you? 75.
had 8 more and you got it.
83. Get the
God.
fuck out of here.
Where you
Literally.
going, my son?
Got a little business I gotta discuss with him.
Never underestimate a man's determination to be free.
I'll catch up with your son another time.
Maybe we could do a right thing here.
If I'd have known you were gonna get out so fast with this medical shit, I never would have talked to that calzone with legs.
You gave me the message.
Be grateful I'm letting you earn.
This Dr. Shrek is Marty Shrek's kid.
Money the bookie's son is a cardiologist.
Law says feds can't bug your doctor's office. Lets me use this place whenever I need to conduct business.
It's gotta go 60-40 my way.
Did you do what I asked?
What'd you ask me to do?
You know, make peace.
That's enough with that shit. That woman is dead to me. You let it go.
Why the fuck should I? She's my brother's wife. She doesn't realize what she says half the time.
Let's put our cards on the table here. I heard your radio debut.
What
on
does
the
he
stage
owe
with
you?
Fezzi
Yeah.
at the Green Grove.
What do you think he owes
So
you?
she doesn't know what she's saying half the time. Well, which half did you listen to? The half that doesn't make any sense, or the half that we both know played you like a fucking child?
Nobody played me.
Yes.
She didn't know that she was setting you up to get popped.
Does he believe what he says?
I don't think so.
I don't
You,
think
that
so
miserable
either.
fuck Altieri.
I have my reasons.
I'll tell you one dog you left still barking, that fucking Freddie Capuano. He's the one that been saying that shit about you trying to watch her. Even implied that me and her. Pooh, that hairpiece motherfucker.
What, did everybody take a vow of silence or something? Nobody's got anything to report?
I love him so much.
on DNA for biology.
Oh my god, his voice.
His voice, I can't. He's going
cannot.
through puberty.
On Inside Edition, how there will be no more unknown soldiers because of DNA now. I know you don't like to talk about her, but
Come on, just
Everyone
shut the
fucking
fuck up.
Stop speaking about that woman.
Now I wanna eat the mac and cheese, God.
Me.
You're right the first time, and I want to talk about it. This is my house. How many times I gotta say it?
I was insensitive to his feelings.
That's condescending.
You see that?
Shut the fuck up.
You see how easy that was? So, Mr. Delegated Power of Attorney, have you given it any thought? Can my girlfriend have the listing?
As long as it gets sold, I don't give a fuck who lists it.
See, I think we made a mistake right now.
Yeah.
So,
It's the only thing that works for these things. Wasn't that a stop sign? I just hate the way he thinks he can talk to you. He's insecure. You know Grandma pretty well, don't you? Yes. What is she into? I don't know. Negativity? Seriously. There must be something that gives her pleasure. I mean, isn't there anything she likes doing? My dad used to try and find her these old records, these sisters. The DeCastros.
what does she want? Like, for the mother to change the will, or like to give her power of attorney? Like, what does she want?
Look at that Mario lasagna guy. Hey, yuck. Hated that shit.
I have no idea what she's scheming.
Yeah, music she put there.
What she liked.
Yeah.
And flowers. Again, I just don't know what like she wants to accomplish with that. Like, if she wants Olivia to sign over things to her, but like, wouldn't you be able to argue that because like she's not in her
Yeah, I think so.
right mind? So I'm not sure how she would get that.
Remember when we saw marathons on TV? You and me and Daddy and so forth.
I think she's gonna be such a fascinating character.
I don't think we ever missed a Sunday.
I want you setting a place for if she's not here.
Anthony Jr., want to do the honors? You're about to receive from my baby. You gotta start without me.
He's gonna lose his mind. But this is their history, because like, this would not, annoy everyone this much.
If you're gonna be late, call, or you're not gonna eat.
Guess who passed her driving test today?
Learn from the
Hey,
best.
go girl! I had to like parallel park behind this van and I was so nervous, but the guy was a real dork with like a clipboard and everything. Oh wow, that's just Martin. You know, Tony, I know it's not your favorite subject, but we had some really great news about Mom.
Just shut the fuck up.
Her rehab therapist says she's making tremendous strides, and it's not going to be long before they release her.
How could she make tremendous strides when there's nothing wrong with her in the first place?
Believe me, Medicare is not going to pay for it if it's not as necessary as real, would they? It's not much longer now. But she's going to need a place to stay.
She's out on the street.
Tony, it is her house.
Dead people don't have houses.
Daddy bought that house.
Take her back to Green Grove.
What, the nursing home?
It's a retirement community.
You know I don't have that kind of money.
She tried to kill him. I don't know how people don't understand it. But like many of them don't know. I don't know who knows what, you know? Like Meadow doesn't know that.
No. I'll be like, sure, take her home, live there. Don't talk to me about her again. Don't ask me for money, don't ask me anything. And you take care of her if you really want to take care of her.
What the fuck? Hey, Tony!
Oh my god!
Yeah.
We are really the bad guys.
God.
They're literally gonna kill someone. We should all go to fucking jail.
Well, that's given.
You're going to be getting out of here soon. Want to go home?
My house?
Uh-huh.
I don't understand how she can live with her. I feel like she's gonna kill her if she lives with her for more than like
That's
a
what people
week.
don't have anybody to look out.
Oh, it's not that bad. And they give you fresh towels every day.
Oh, it's not that bad.
She wants to she wants a nursing home.
Yeah.
Trouble.
No, Ma, you can't go back there.
Why not?
Because I want
He
the house.
doesn't, and also he doesn't want to pay for it.
You okay?
See? Even here, I don't know if she's acting. You know what I mean?
Are you okay, Mrs. Soprano?
Oh.
Take a deep breath. Oh my God. Breathe.
Oh, would you just stop it? Stop it. Just give me a minute. Go. Stop hovering. Oh.
Perhaps
She's
this is a
acting.
good time to talk about this. There's no emergency provision for your mother on it. I tried to talk to her about a DNR, and she got very agitated.
DNR?
Yeah,
Do not resuscitate?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Tony, but the hospital is going to need a decision on this. You're going to have power of attorney, Tony. You're going to have to act like one.
Who gives a fuck, DNR, no DNR?
Yeah. Okay, great. So then what happens when she goes into a coma and they have to keep her alive with tubes and machines because you won't sign a DNR?
What? When she becomes a vegetable, she's not gonna give a fuck about anything.
To deprive me of my chance to make peace with my mother.
You know what, Janice?
Literally.
You can have her. The two of you in that house, you deserve each other. It'd be
Literally.
worth it just to watch.
Yeah.
Whatever happened to baby Janice over there?
That's what she wanted.
She that exactly.
Mom, I can't find the keys.
Keys to what? To the car? You got a driver's license, not a license to go carousing around on a school night. Now you want to visit Grandma?
Can we, Mom?
She's so pretty. Come on, look at her.
No funny business.
Are they...
Go to the hospital.
God knows where they're gonna.
Where are they going?
Maybe they're just gonna drive around.
You go ahead, I'll come down later.
Where are you going?
Hunter's back meeting disorders upstairs.
No, that's not fair.
I'm just gonna say hello.
I'm telling.
And I was gonna let you drive in the IBM parking lot this Sunday.
I don't know. Like, I feel like Olivia's about to die any second.
I thought you were Janice. She comes over every day to play pinochle with her. Daughters take better care of their mothers. That's why.
No, Meadow drove me.
Where is Maddie?
Meadow. Well, where is she?
I don't know.
She's another one. They don't care what happens to you, Johnny. No, they stick you away
They don't
somewhere
have
and they
to care
forget
about
you ever
Johnny.
existed.
I guess. Grandma, what's DNR? But I heard Dad and Aunt Pravati talking about your DNR. So is that like similar?
And? You mean Janice? Janice? They were talking about me?
About your DNR. You know that Dad should give it to you or something. Because what if you went to a coma or something? I gotta do this report by Monday. Very
I
good.
like,
Lydia.
what does
That's
Janice want to do? Does she want to, well, she wants her dead. She thinks she wants her dead.
Yeah, she did.
Tony's not gonna sell the house. We're gonna take you back home.
I don't think so.
And in the house, I'm gonna kill you.
And you're gonna go to coma and...
Why? So you cannot resuscitate me?
Second what?
Oh, I've seen that movie with Richard Widmark.
Movie, Ma?
Oh, Mrs. Soprano.
Janice, what did I tell you last week? Where did I put my money? You know this is very important. No, I must have put it somewhere. No, you don't fool me. I know what you're thinking about.
She's creepy to me.
That's Mia's
Yeah.
her sister.
You named me.
It's something else you threw away of mine. Are you sure? I didn't tell you where I put that money.
Let's not worry about that. Let's just get you better.
So
I don't know
cute.
who's gonna kill who.
What's all this?
My father's passed away.
I was just talking.
I thought he was
He
gonna...
lived well. God blessed him with longevity. My father didn't know about our little business arrangement. He wouldn't have approved.
Yeah, I got that feeling.
Our business arrangement.
The guys went a little too far. Rashi and Taylor almost lost an eye.
Yeah, how'd you do overall?
Jerome gave me 5 no-shows.
I'll be whacking up 2.5 each.
3-2.
Hey, I should be looking for 3-2 my way. I gotta kick upstairs to Uncle Junior. 2.5 each.
Hey, man, all your guys are in on this shit.
Sorry about your old man.
He would be fucking turning in his grave. Knowing what you get up to.
Where is he now?
Oh, Junior fell, but...
Hello?
Oh, you're home.
How dare you call here?
I called now. Because I know Johnny's at work.
Anthony. Your son, Anthony.
He harbors resentment against me. This day, I don't know what I did.
I'm hanging up.
What pennies I have, I leave to the children. Your children and Barbara's children. I raised 3 children of my own. I did a pretty good job, too.
They are all unhappy.
Sure, you listen to that, Janice. Be very careful.
Why is that?
If anything happens to me. Hello?
What do you mean she might die in this
Hello?
episode? I'm so confused.
What? What do you
Like,
mean?
I don't know, like when she was eating a cookie, I was like, is this cookie fucking poisoned?
Come on, ambulance. Or I'll drive you, okay? Bacalao will come.
Yeah, sure.
We'll all go.
I think he broke his hip.
I'll fight you. Take it easy. You're not going anywhere.
Make things right with your mother, please.
I think your mother is gonna die before that, and I mean, it's not like we need to make peace at all, but I just don't know what that's gonna do to him.
I'm wondering.
What is happening right now? I feel like Olivia has numbered days.
But like, very
That's what it
possibly.
looks like.
Especially if she was supposed to die at the end of season 1.
Yeah, and someone mentioned
Yeah.
something along the lines that like the actress was at the end of her life
Like,
and
feeling
like
very bad,
yeah,
And that like the creator...
that she wanted to play until she could.
Yeah.
So like we're really
Interesting. Loved.
So happy that
Again.
we're watching
Yes,
2 more.
2 more. Loved everything in this episode.
God, where to start? Oh, first though, I go back to the scene because I think we just got confirmation that Pussy is an informant. I feel like that guy was a cop. Was he not? Like it sounded to me like he's a cop, and then like he continued talking, and I was less certain. But like he said something like he took the hit for you, basically. Like Jimmy took a hit for you. And you have been feeding us information since 98.
Okay.
I don't know if he said it that way, but whatever he said, that's how I took it.
Okay.
Right?
I just didn't hear. I heard that we repeated the part that he took a hit for him, but like I didn't hear a part about feeding them information.
Something
That
like
part I didn't hear.
he said something that to me sounded like you're feeding us information.
That's what I want to say. Like in that moment, I wasn't sure if they're completely confirmed it or if they made us just like more and more and more suspicious.
Because like they first went back to the scene when he was getting like his surgery or whatever.
Yeah.
And we went back in time. So first I was confused what timeline we're in, because it was like Tony still has not seen me or whatever.
Yeah, okay.
And he suspects me.
Yeah, okay.
It makes sense. Let's just check. Yeah.
Your Honor, this man should...
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. He is an informant. Makes sense.
Yeah.
Was too suspicious.
What about Jimmy? Was he an informant or not?
Maybe. I feel like he was as well.
Yeah, I think so as well.
Yeah.
Because it seemed to me that
yeah,
way.
when he was speaking, he was an informant as well. He just like
Yeah.
took a hit that like he's the only informant,
they
let's
had
say,
to,
basically.
Exactly.
And so now Pussy's in the clear, but he's an informant. Because like I thought like we were always gonna have that in our mind,
Me
and maybe
too.
not never know as like Tony is not gonna know or whatever. Like we're gonna be in this like we're gonna be in this paranoid state with Tony, with not knowing whether his guys are informants or not. But like they have confirmed now that he is an informant, which is interesting.
I'm just thinking, when is and if is Tony gonna find out that? Like, when is that gonna happen?
I don't know.
God knows. Honestly.
I don't know.
I'm wondering why they tell us that.
Well,
like
something's gonna come out of it.
Yeah. It just like, because from now on we would be suspicious, but now we're in every scene in the future.
We're gonna know.
We're not gonna be suspicious. We're just gonna know.
Yeah.
But like again, he can be there for seasons.
Yeah.
And we're always gonna know that.
But again, like I always thought Tony was never gonna fully be able to trust Pussy. Thus, like he might be careful
but
around
like again,
what he says.
Involved with everything.
Yeah.
He's right there next to all of them when they're making plans.
He's earning the money, yeah.
He's earning the money. He like whatever happens, he knows about that. So like it's not like, I understand like that Tony's gonna be suspicious, but like
he's gonna know enough.
He is in the business completely.
Yeah.
So like he can, there is a lot of things that he can write about. Police,
they could get evidence.
Yeah. Definitely.
Interesting. I don't know.
Me neither at this point.
But like they have confirmed that.
Yeah.
At least this is the part that we know now. Okay.
There's a lot of things in this episode that were, in my opinion, very interesting about many characters, honestly.
Yeah.
Are we gonna start with Tony, Janice, or Olivia?
God, whichever one you want. Everyone's intertwined.
Yeah, every
everyone's
story
together.
is connected.
Yeah.
Okay, let's start with Tony and Junior and scenes we had in this episode.
I have such a weird... I have a conflicting feeling when I see the two of them, because like on one end, I'm very mad at Junior for like wanting to kill Tony. You know, he's like his uncle and he raised him, and like it doesn't compute in my mind.
Again, especially
you know?
because like we had scenes and flashbacks where we saw that like he was again teaching him things. Like I understand it's the business and like he was the boss and Tony did what he did.
Yeah.
And yes, I understand that. Like I think that is a different part in Tony's mind as well. Because of that, but like it just for me is conflicting, because like not conflicting for me, I cannot accept it just because again I saw him as a kid and Junior was basically a father figure for him, where they played together, taught him things and things like that. That's just like very close to my heart, you know what I mean? Like very,
I mean, I feel like
important to me. And then
to some degree we have some similar feelings as Tony has towards him. Like there is a clear difference in how he treats Olivia and how he treats Uncle Junior, and there is still so much love and care that he has for Junior. And like Junior does love Tony. Like he does love him. It's just he tried to have him killed. You know, like we cannot ignore this little fact. And I mean, Junior was sick over that fact, but like, what does that mean to anyone, you know?
Yeah, but like, I don't think we're on the same with Tony here, because like, I, at this point, can't watch Junior.
Yeah.
You know, because like, I am like, even though I know that Tony is a grown human right now, grown up, you know, and he is in this business willingly, you know?
Yeah.
So like, technically, it's not, I understand it's not the same, but like, again, in my mind, he raised him.
Yeah.
And then you try to kill him.
Yeah.
I could have helped kill him very easily. It was this close to killing him, you know?
Yeah. I mean, again, like, why this is different is because this could be the trying to kill Tony bit, you know, to a certain degree can be placed on their jobs.
Yes.
You know, like that is what their jobs entail.
It
Plus,
can be
it was not necessarily personal for Junior against Tony.
Yes,
You know,
I agree.
it was more about Junior's insecurities within himself that made him cross this line. Where with Livia, it was about Tony.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Exactly.
So
Like,
there's
I
a big
think
difference there.
I completely agree. I think there is a big difference. I mean, especially in Tony's eyes.
Yeah.
I think at this point he's so angry at his mother, rightfully so, that he is putting the whole blame on her.
Yeah.
You know, like even the blame that there is on Junior,
Yeah.
he is, I think, understanding it in some ways because of the business. I personally am not in that business, you know.
Yeah.
So like
We have different standards.
That's what I want to say. Just like
Yeah.
in the previous talking about the pussy and them decided to
Yeah.
kill him, you know. You and me, we were like, oh, we would tell him to leave the town.
Yeah.
You know, like we were thinking that way because like it's not normal for us to decide to kill
think like
your
you're gonna kill
family.
your yeah.
Exactly. So like that's exactly the same thing with Junior, where I'm like, it's not normal to kill your family.
Yeah.
You know, but he, I think, understands that part. Plus, I think he's putting the whole blame on his mother, where he's constantly saying that like she manipulated him. Even though I personally do believe that like she manipulates Junior in any scene that we saw. In this case, I don't personally think that she did completely manipulate him, you know. But like
I mean, she worked off on his insecurities, you know. Even if someone manipulates you, you hold fault for the things that you do. You know, it's just like, would that have happened if he was not speaking to Livia? I don't know. Again, because like it comes back to his insecurity, and he was speaking to Mikey as well, and like that was the whole thing that happened in episode, what was it, like 11-10, when it got discovered that like he goes down on his girlfriend, like the most ridiculous thing to have become known and embarrassing about him. That's when he like snapped and wanted to get back at Tony because like he felt low, and finding out that he is bringing good, like the mothers of the couples or whatever here and speaking to them.
Yeah, and that he's leading a business that he does not know anything about, basically.
Yeah.
Well, would that happen without Livia? No, because he would not have found out.
Yeah.
Technically, you know?
Yeah.
But like, even without Livia, when he found out, he said that is crossing the line.
Yeah.
That if it was anybody else, he would have killed him.
Yeah.
You know? So you know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree. But again, like it makes the dynamic, like I really like watching these dynamics because they are so conflicting, because like there is love and resentment towards the things that have happened, you know. So I'm really looking forward to seeing where that goes. But like it does break my heart to watch Tony care so much and love his uncle so much that like
I mean, he
was gonna have him killed.
He immediately, when he heard about his heart condition, let's say, that was immediately the moment when he went to visit him in the jail.
I mean, he tried visiting him before. He did not put him on the visitor list for 3 weeks.
Yeah.
And Tony was pissed about not being on the visitors list.
But like he was so scared in that moment where with his mom, he knows that she's in hospital and everything. She's pretending, I don't care. She's dead. Yeah. You know?
Again,
and even though they didn't DNR, that was funny to me. Like they can DNR people who are already dead.
I think his reaction to both of them makes complete sense, and makes complete sense why he's giving his uncle a pass, let's say, in a way. And I
mean, he definitely is, in my opinion.
Yeah, and I understand that. And like I feel like it's relatable. I feel like a lot of people would act that way having grown up the way that they grew up.
Definitely makes sense.
Yeah,
especially doing the business that they're doing.
So like I just think the dynamic is gonna continue being very interesting to me, because like that is
immediately taking care of him and taking him to the hospital.
Yeah,
I just see how much he cares.
Yeah, I'm really gonna like seeing that relationship, because like that is kind of his family, you know.
I mean, completely his family.
Yeah, I mean, because like his mother is his family, but like not in the way that she's supposed to be his family, you know. And like he doesn't feel any family warmth from her, you know, but
And
I think he feels that
yeah.
from Junior, who like played catch with him when he was a kid.
Yeah,
you know,
definitely.
So like that's why like I consider Junior his family more than I consider Olivia his family. You know, so there's that. But Olivia seems like she's about to die any second.
Honestly, it didn't cross my mind that she's about to die. Before you didn't say it, you know.
Before I said it.
Yeah, I didn't think that she was gonna die in this moment. Like I thought.
Honestly, just like I don't think so now, but like throughout the episode with Janice, remember what Janice was doing, and I was like thinking when they get home. And Olivia is the way that Olivia is, and Janice seems to be like a bit, you know, out there. I was like, she is not gonna, like, she could push her down the stairs. You know what I mean? Like, if Olivia annoyed her, she would push her down the stairs.
We saw literally the scene where she was seeing a person going down the stairs in a picture, you know?
Yeah, the exit.
She saw her mother's head on that picture basically. So like I feel like she's in that moment imagining pushing her down the stairs.
Yeah.
So in my opinion, that is something that like I could definitely see. I think she hates her mother. I just think she needs to get something out of this whole thing.
Yeah.
And with Olivia not trusting her at all, I don't think that's gonna be very easy.
Yeah.
So like I don't know what would have like again we know that the actress is basically in the show right now and that she's gonna be in some ways in the show until she dies, you know.
Yeah.
So like what I want to say is that like I would say there is more story with that.
Yeah.
You know, because I don't know what would bring to the storyline, but like again, it's not like the writers are deciding how long the actress is gonna live. They can't know that. So like I don't think we can completely predict the storyline, but let's say if she's gonna live longer.
Yeah.
I think there is I don't know what would bring to the story if Janice would right now to kill her mother. She can snap at some point, you know?
Yeah.
But like I think she's not gonna snap before she gets that house or some money or something.
Yeah. I mean, like Olivia is scared for her life.
She called
like,
Carmela
she called to be like, the money that I have, let it go to my grandchildren, so that like
Barbers
Olivia would not get it. Because like that's what Olivia is. Yes, what I mean.
Yeah.
Janice. That's what Janice is here for.
Yeah.
You know, and like
Janice is.
When you said that she hates her mother, I can see that, but I can also see that like she does not care at all. You know what I mean? Like I don't know if she cares enough to hate her, and she just like, you know, wants to use her mother for the money and like doesn't care at all.
I don't know. She left. We know that. I think she has taken a lot from her mother. I think she's a perfect manipulator.
Yeah.
I am even surprised in some situations. I think there was a situation where she was talking to Meadow. First she has no idea what her mother likes. That's not to blame on her. Let me just say that her mom was a horrible mother. I'm guessing to all her children. So
Definitely.
like her running away is not me shitting on and saying anything bad about Janice. She saves herself, but like maybe not. I don't know. You know.
Yeah.
But she has no idea what her mother likes, so she asks Meadow what her mother likes.
Yeah, to be able to manipulate her.
To be able to manipulate. Even in that moment, she said like this one, like Meadow said something along a guy Mario or something, and she said, I don't know if you remember. She said like, oh God, I hate that guy.
Something.
And then in the scene later with Mom, when she talked about, she said like, oh my God, I reminisce of the time when you and I and Father, without Tony, she didn't mention Tony at that point, were sitting around and watching Mario. I think that was the same person. I'm not sure.
Okay, yeah.
Like,
I mean, that makes sense what you would say.
Exactly.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I know that like I listened to see if it's the same person, and I think it is the same person.
Yeah, I mean, she just like...
And I in that moment, I was impressed with how good of an actress she is to manipulate her mother in that way, you know.
Even
though at this point her mother doesn't seem that like she's buying the manipulation.
No. I mean, if something, Olivia is also a master manipulator.
Exactly.
So, like, she should
I think
know.
the dynamic is gonna be very fucking interesting.
She should know.
Yeah.
That maybe her daughter, to an extent, like, has some similar qualities, let's say.
And there was a thing where Olivia is talking about how daughters are the best carers of their mother, even though she knows that Tony is the only one who took care of her.
Yeah.
And afterwards, she talked about, I don't know, is it the Meadow when she talked to AJ?
AJ?
Where she said she's just like all the others. Do you remember maybe?
I don't remember. Just remember she said that, like, I raised two kids right, basically Tony and Barbara, and like that.
But she said something bad about Meadow as.
Oh, because she was not there because it's the daughter. Yeah, yes. She said something. Yeah, no,
something like that.
I know.
That was also very interesting to me.
I mean, Olivia just switches up what she says when a thing is necessary to say. You know what I mean? Like,
yes, but like also I do believe that she has dementia. I do believe she's mixing name left and right. She has no idea who she's talking about, and then she does. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
I am sure she has like something, but like not to the extent that like that made her do whatever she did.
Again, in the scene where she's pretending that she's caught, you know, gonna cookie or things like that. In every scene,
like so much is calculated.
Everything is calculated. Yeah, I mean not everything, but like so much. But like also the fact that like when Janice asked her to go and they for them to live in the house. And she was like, no, I want to go to Green.
Yeah, I like the retirement home.
And the way she talked to Tony about the reminder, how much it pains her to be here, how horrible.
She didn't mind it at any point. She just
despised confirmation.
The fact that Tony put her there and not like took care of her
and not,
as if like he's obliged to.
Yeah, and not accepted her... I want to say bullying, but like I feel like there is a worse word. Abuse, exactly.
Bullying.
I couldn't remember the word.
Abuse.
And not accept her abuse that he accepted for decades.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. Because like he
and she even said like it doesn't matter. I remember the scene that she said something along the lines that Johnny that she doesn't know that like why Johnny feels that resentment, but she was talking to Carmela, so she could have just mixed up the words Tony and
she said Johnny when she was speaking to AJ and Tony, like she just says Johnny for Anthony as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, she doesn't know why he resents her. I mean, to a degree, I believe her when she says that. Yeah. Because like she's been awful from the get-go, you know, and like
nothing has changed.
Yeah, and so like she's like, oh, what happened now?
Yeah,
I've been awful for so long, you know. So like, what really changed?
Yeah.
So like, for that I believe her, and she's like, I'm not sure what happened.
True.
What a woman, God! Like really, I'm gonna be sad the day we lose her as a character, honestly.
Definitely, but like I am happy with the addition of Janice because I think both the relationship between her and her mother and her and Tony can be very interesting ones, you know?
Yeah.
Because of how she is also very manipulative, possibly evil as well.
Yeah.
Ways, you know?
I mean, again, like...
we don't know much about her yet, honestly.
No, we don't know much about her, but like when you say... Like, it would make more sense to me if she's like... It would be more human to me if she was like angry at Olivia. Like that would make more sense, but like it doesn't even look to me like she's angry at her. There's just like she wants to like use her and doesn't care about her, you know? Like
I don't maybe
because
I don't know,
I feel like if you're
more
angry, you would not want anything from that person. Like you would not want to engage. Like if you feel like that she ruined your life, like if you feel abused by her or whatever, like you would not do what she's doing. Like she's trying to manipulate her mother, like, oh, what is she like? You would not stand to be in the same room with her, you know? Like I don't know, it's more cold and calculated than
psychopath. Like
that's the vibe that she is giving off.
I mean, it doesn't have to be psychopath. It's just like
just like something
feelings.
Like maybe again, like the what Melfi said about Olivia, borderline personality disorder, that like they lack empathy or whatever. Like maybe so does Janice.
Even though that's not true. they lack empathy.
I mean,
Maybe,
yes.
yeah.
I mean, we talked about this.
But like, it can be another diagnosis where they do lack empathy. Like,
yeah,
many of them combine with, you know, and then
there's something.
I definitely
off.
think that they are similar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she made sure that Tony is not gonna be able to sell the house basically by giving it to her friend that's a real estate agent. That's, I guess, not gonna go and sell it. Basically. So like she even took
but like
away.
Even later Tony said basically, I don't care, take her, you can live in the house, I don't fucking care.
Literally, that's what I would do as well. Go live in that house. I don't care. I don't want to speak about the existence of my mother anymore. You take care of it.
I agree.
Don't come for me. Don't come to me for money. I don't care about anything.
And I love how protective Carmela was. I mean, she knows what the woman did, you know, and she was like, "How dare you call on this number after everything?" And she basically, before the Livia said everything, she was like, "If something happens to me, bam," you know.
She's like, "I don't give a fuck.
I don't care.
I don't
She
care."
is the prettiest woman. Literally, I adore her. I no words, honestly. I feel the most love towards her.
I agree.
Guys, we are gonna watch 2 more episodes today. 2 more fucking episodes.
Right now.
Exactly. So let's not prolong it. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you soon. Bye.